Okay, so Witchy Wednesday. We got to cleanse this house, and then we got to have a little chat because Imbolc is coming, and if you guys are trying to build your calendars, you need to know what Imbolc is. So clean up your house. Let's clean up, just a basic clean, right? So we're gonna sweep, we're gonna mop, we're gonna wipe down walls, we're gonna dust some things, not everything, but some things, and we're going to light up some sage, and we're going to clean the house. Let's have a chat of what Imbolc is. So we talked about Samhain, and I don't know if I made a video for that, but Samhain, which is Halloween, marks the start of when the earth goes to sleep. So if you practice earth magic, and you can switch between both earth and ancestral, and sometimes people are always on a combination of earth and ancestral. You understand these phases. So Samhain marks, it's a witch's new year, it's Halloween. It's when the veil is at its thinnest, or at least that's what is said to be at its thinnest. And you dress up like demons and ghouls and horrible weird things to keep the demons and ghouls from getting into your house and getting onto your yard. There's a whole ritual that I do on Samhain where I seal and clean my entire yard with grease. I mean, it's like a thing. And I push everything out because you don't want to seal your yard and then try to push everything out because then it can't go anywhere. So I seal my yard, push everything out, try to do a little bit of a cleanup, then get ready for winter. It's when I really, just before it, hoard stock my wood and get stuff going on, because that's when winter really starts to creep in, at least where I live. So when you cleanse your house, you're doing just that. But one of the tricks that I do to kind of help it along is I actually do knock the shit off the walls. I believe in energy magic, so that means that everybody lets off an energy, which is the basis of magic. I mean, this is basic shit. If you're a witch, you already know. And your energy goes everywhere in the house. Everywhere. I just had my girlfriend over, a very good friend of mine over. Sister's been in and out of the house. The dogs have been in and out. This is just dusting stuff. It just makes me feel better. It smells good. The dogs have been in and out of the house. The fireplace has been going. Everything is really dusty. I need to fix that picture. Everything is really dusty. I'm not going to get to the shelvings just yet. You guys, I stand barely 5 feet tall, so you kind of want to just give everything a basic wipe down. And you're just sort of thinking in your head that you're removing energy and excess dust and dirt, things from people, little goo from people, and you keep in your mind as you're doing this. And you want to do this weekly, really. If you have an active house, but I do it after I entertain. But if you're struggling, if you're going through some shit, you want to try to do this weekly to kind of get all of that goop that you're letting off. Right? So I'm just wiping some stuff down. Like, there's a trick. You can use a sock. But I don't know where my sock with the hole in it is. So I'm just going to use this. But you can use a sock to do that. Ooh, I think it's lethal. To do the ceiling fans. Oh, I'm getting old. Okay. You don't have to go nuts like I'm not doing the top of the freezer, but like at in bulk, I will be doing and reorganizing the top of the freezer because that's what in bulk is for. It's for kind of spring cleaning and getting ready to plant your seeds, right? So I had, like, my shelving is a mess. I'm going to reorganize that. There's an area in my kitchen that's a wreck. I'm going to reorganize that. This is where I'm going to get out the Onslaught, which is a chemical. I get little ants everywhere, little black ants. Here, why don't you come with me this way? They're cute little black ants that like to get into everything. It's a menace. And I probably did that in reverse. I probably should have dusted before I swept. But I have to go back over that again anyways because, you know, that's only a preliminary. It's 2 dogs that like to go outside, 3 cats that like to go outside, and me. But you can also do this visually if you don't have a handy dandy little moppy-doo like I've got. You can do this visually where you picture a broom knocking down all the yuck off your wall. It's a practice in visualization. It's almost a meditation. To me, visualizations are meditation. You just don't have to be still to do it if you practice. So yeah, essentially I'm trying to knock all of the yuck down off my walls that could have been put in my walls or on my walls and kind of sweeping them clean. So that's what we're doing here. Kind of a light dusting. It's also a good opportunity to hit your ceiling fans. This is what I mean by cleaning your house. Like, this is a cleansing. Dust the stuff if you can. I'm not putting you tall. Ooh. Yeah. Dust stuff if you can. I'm behind you, near my altar. Dust your altar down if it needs it. But essentially, your house will start to feel better when you do this. But like I said, I've got a wood stove that blows ash everywhere. We're getting ready to start to work out because we're coming out of rest, which is what Nimble also is. So February is a great time to start an exercise routine. So here's the thing. A lot of people fail in January because in January you're supposed to be resting. This is the way the earth cycles go. So it's not a good idea to start a new exercise regime in January. It's better to start it in bulk. Oh, there's some stuff up there. Oh. Okay. So I brought wood in. As you can see, my studio's set up so I can edit over there. So this is sort of my office, my makeshift office until I figure out what I'm doing in the back room. I've got a vacuum. So you get a minute where you get to see forest in action with the vacuum. He doesn't like that vacuum. He wants to eat that vacuum. Be really, really careful when you're vacuuming your door, because you don't want to push it out. Your front door is meant for things to come in, especially blessings. So you don't really want to push it out. So make sure that you're careful around that door. How you vacuum, how you sweep around that door is important. So what I do with ritual involves sound, because there's a lot of sound that runs through my house. So I use a positive vibration to help chase things out of my house. So search positive vibes. See, this one looks good. A 777 hertz. We like that. That'll work with my numbers. See this? 444 is protect your door. 4 is always protect your home. Protection. So we're going to light this up. This was given to me for Yule by another witchy friend of mine. And no, it's not negatively charged. Feathers. This is sweet grass and sage. So I'm gonna light this up. Oh man, that smells so good. If you can get cedar and sage or sweet grass and sage, get it, because it's amazing to smell. This house to be blessed for them too. To the back of the house. So I've got Bareroot going. Barely. I also have Palo Santo on there. I follow up with Palo Santo. So let's go to the back of the house. And I chant quietly in my mind. So you can too if you want. I'm going to chase everything from the back of the house into the front of the house. And I'm also going to go into my rooms, which I don't want to bring you in because they're mine. So, you get to watch from here. Back corner. The animals don't like the sage or the bareroot. And I really do wish I had some eagle's feathers. Let's go do the kitchen. It's just a basic, ordinary cleansing. Nothing too crazy. I've already done my room, the bathroom, and my other chambers. So now we're just, in general, you would, if you're doing a full cleanse, which I will do on in bulk, you would open up every single door, drawer, everything. But we're just kind of getting all the Goombas out here. Take the windows. There you go. I just dropped the grease across the front of my house so nobody can step in this house that means to do me any harm. And the house's energy is clean.